because it fell 1, 2, check, 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 check. Yes. Does it feel any different? UFC versus WSOF headlining here, same thing?
You make it what it is. It's just a fight at the end of the day. A lot more people watching.
Are we looking good?
Yes.
All right. Yeah, the TV fights are good too because you get bigger
Yeah,
numbers.
especially on regular Fox. Yeah, I mean, at least 2 million. So yeah, I think it'll be the biggest platform I fought on. I fought on a pay-per-view, but I don't know how many people are watching. So
More on Fox for sure.
yeah, I think so.
All right, in 3, 2. All right, fight fans, right here with me right now, cage side. Grease here with you at UFC on Fox, UFC Fight Night, UFC Glendale, whatever you want to hashtag it, is a guy who we love seeing every time we come across. We've been knowing this guy for a long time, since he was at WSOF, and he was the undefeated champion, putting on shows from day one all the way back in Rage in the Cage here in Arizona. He is the highlight with good reason. He earned that nickname, Justin Gaethje, UFC lightweight, headlining this week against Dustin Poirier, national TV, UFC in Arizona. Man, it doesn't get any bigger or better than that.
No bigger. Certainly no bigger. So yeah, this is the biggest stage I think will have fought on, on regular Fox. So yeah, I'm so excited to put on the show for my friends and family.
Yeah, I mean, the one thing for you, the biggest fight of the week for you leading into Poirier is the ticket request, I would imagine, 'cause this whole place is going to be.
Yeah, they've learned back in the World Series days, all you got to do is do a quick Google and it'll take you to Ticketmaster.
Yeah,
So,
no question.
I can't handle those. I can't handle that no more.
Yeah, no, you got Ali, right? Tell Ali to get his people on it.
Yeah. Ali's he's got me and my family hooked up. But yeah, everybody else, I don't even get free tickets. So I think there's $60 tickets. If they can't pay $60, then it's a better seat on the TV anyways.
Yeah, no question. National TV on Fox, headlining Justin Gaethje against Dustin Diamond Poirier, a top 5 guy, and you're a guy who's one of the best guys in the world as well. Your last time out against Eddie Alvarez, you had him just about finished in that fight. He put out a great comeback champion fighter that he is, and suffered that first loss, but that was one of the best fights I've ever seen, just like almost every fight that we see you in. But what did you take from that? Because that's not something you're used to.
No, it was he's a savvy veteran. The knee that he hit me with was spectacular. Spectacular timing, placement, all of it. A fight's a fight, and it only takes one shot. I said it many times. If something like Eddie's knee hits my chin full force, I'm certainly not gonna stay standing. So I can't let that happen again.
A lot of punches have hit your face over the years, and you just walk right through most of them. You deliver bigger blows than you've taken. Justin, your style, man, you're never going to change. You're a wrestler, but you're a brawler, and when you say the word fight, you mean the word fight. And you're a mixed martial artist, but when I hear you say the word fight, it really is a fight. It's a brawl with you.
Yeah, no, I fight in the pocket. That's where I'm comfortable, and I go back, I watch every single fight of mine on in slow motion, and I do not get hit as much as an untrained eye thinks. I'm always rolling with the punches, and I'm always seeing the punches. It's the punches you don't see that will hurt you. I never saw that knee coming. That's why it took me out. But there's not often I'm gonna get hit with a shot that I do not see and do not roll with.
Yeah, and there's nothing you really would change about what you've done to get yourself to this point, right? Just keep getting better, because like you said, that was just a beautiful knee on his part. Now you fight a guy in Poirier. He had that fight against Eddie Alvarez, but that really, we didn't get much from that because of the illegal knees. But he has fought some of the best guys in the world. He's a 4-time Fight of the Night guy, so he can bring it, and he's a very good opponent.
Absolutely. This is a tremendous honor. I've been a fan of MMA for a long time. I've been watching Poirier fight for many years. He's fought the who's who of anybody. So, yeah, this is a good opportunity to come in and prove another point. One of the best in the world, and he does not fight. Nobody fights good going backwards, and that's the plan. Make him go backwards.
Justin Gaethje, the highlight here, cage side, UFC on Fox. McFadden's all day, 6-hour show on Saturday, and everybody's coming all over Arizona and beyond to watch Justin Gaethje and Dustin Poirier put on a show for that national TV audience. When I look at Dustin Poirier, a 4-time Fight of the Night winner, he's not afraid to mix it up when he's in there, but he likes to say that he's not going to fall into your trap and fight your fight. But you're so aggressive coming forward, you almost make people. So obviously you're wanting to impose your will on him and make him fight your fight and fight toe-to-toe with you in there.
Yeah, I definitely won't be giving him a lot of space, as I never do to any opponent. I will draw him into a firefight. It will be in the pocket, and every time he throws a punch, I will throw a punch at the same exact time.
Absolutely. And when you look at his skills and what his career path has been, obviously you've been a fan of his, so you've watched a lot of his fights as you got ready to fight him. What do you see with him that you think you can take advantage of? Anything, you know, on film or anything watching him that you feel like you have a specific advantage?
No, I mean, I love fighting southpaws. That's one thing I could say. You know, he's a southpaw, so I like to match my power up with their power, and then, you know, see who lands the shot faster and cleaner. So I don't focus on my opponents that much. I, you know, rely on my coach Trevor Whitman to watch their film and then kind of guide our training sessions through that. But he never, you know, specifically tells me that we're working on something because of something. We're just working on things, and then, you know, it all kind of comes together when the fight comes together.
How much of a game plan guy are you, Justin, in terms of game planning for particular opponents as opposed to just doing what you do and imposing your will on anyone you're in there with?
If you see the way I fight, you know, I count on you not being able to handle my pressure. I count on the fact that you're not comfortable with your heart racing at the same rate as mine, and then yeah, that's what I do. So no, I don't focus on my opponents. I focus on me. You know, the fight is internal, and you have to show up and fight.
Obviously, it's a different type of tank for 5 rounds, but something you're clearly comfortable with.
Yeah, I've trained for many 5-round fights.
Absolutely. And I mean, that's a big advantage compared to a lot of guys who are making their way up the ladder who haven't fought that many fights at that length. And so for you, that's a big advantage against anybody. And Poirier's done it a bunch of times too. But when I look at this fight and I look at you and I look at him and I see the styles, I just think that anybody you fight in this division is going to have trouble with that aggressiveness of yours. I think anybody's going to feel that heat, and you have a chance to knock out anyone you're in there with. So that leads me to our next one. Conor McGregor stripped. Khabib goes in there. I thought it was a joke that he won the title by beating Ally and Quintus. So I know guys like yourself, Dustin's made comments that, hey, Khabib isn't the real champion. And I know you have this fight in front of you, but it seems like a road to the title is there for you with a couple more wins. What are your thoughts on Khabib winning that belt, the division as a whole, and where you fit in moving forward?
You know, last week was a crazy week, but I was very focused on this week. So I haven't really processed it all. I mean, it seems like there's a more clear path to the title now that McGregor's been stripped. So yeah, I think Khabib's the real champ. Obviously, whoever's holding the real belt is the real champ. He's 26-0, so you can say whatever you want, but you know, until you beat him, you can't talk shit.
Absolutely. Justin Gaethje, the highlight, always away with words as well. Can't wait to see you fight on Saturday. Just take us through, if you would, your journey, man, because we talked about it a little bit before we started the interview. Coming from Safford, Arizona, the building's going to be full. Small town USA, WSOF champ, top contender in the UFC, national TV headliner. Unbelievable ride for you in this sport.
Yeah. You know, when I was a kid or when I was in college, I never, ever planned on this as a career. I had 7 amateur fights and I won them all, and then I, you know, finished wrestling, and then I started, you know, I was like, oh, I should try fighting pro and see if I can make some money, and then I won 17 in a row, and I was fighting Eddie Alvarez. So, you know, I haven't processed how it all goes. It's definitely really an honor to represent small town USA. You know, we're gonna turn the city into the country real quick on Saturday, and yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to put on the show.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Justin Gaethje, the highlight. Last one for you. Anything you want to say to your fans? You have so many of them out there, and they love you with good reason, but anything you want to say?
Yeah, thanks for all the support over the years. You know, win or lose, you guys know I will give you 100%.
All right, he always does. That's the highlight, Justin Gaethje. Main event, UFC on Fox. Glendale will be at McFadden's all day. Going to be unbelievable, and we're all there to watch this guy do his thing as a headlining fighter in his home state with the whole building. I was in Vegas when all your fans were there. I can't imagine what this one will be. So, Justin, thanks for the time, man, always.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, go get it. Justin Gaethje, cage side seat. Thank you, buddy. Good seeing you.